Hey, what's up? Sixtayo here. Today I'm going to be reviewing the HTC One from T-Mobile USA. I'm very excited to open this one, or unbox this one. I just picked this up about 30 minutes ago from the local T-Mobile store in my city. And I've been waiting for this thing to come out since it was announced originally. I would have gotten the international version, but then again, I wasn't sure 100% if it was compatible with T-Mobile's 4G network. This one's actually compatible with LTE, as is the AT&T model, except I'm not sure the exact bands on the AT&T model. But other than that, this is a very sick, very sexy phone. My opinion, one of the most well-designed phones ever made, period. Compared to something like the iPhone 5, which is where the HTC One's design is directly based off of. And so to me, those are the two most well-designed phones in the world right now. Anyway, let's just go over specs. I don't know every single spec of this phone, so I'm going to take a quick glimpse at the back real quick. So, the platform comes with HTC Sense 5. Doesn't say it on the box, but that's what it comes with. CPU is a quad-core 1.7 gigahertz Qualcomm Snapdragon 600. It takes a micro SIM, blah blah blah. Unfortunately, T-Mobile is only getting the 32 gig model with 2 gigs of RAM, and it looks like it says DDR2. That's actually impressive. Crazy. I didn't know it actually had DDR2 RAM in it. I thought it just had RAM, period. Never knew what type. Other than that, So, T-Mobile only gets the 32 gig. AT&T is the only US carrier getting the black 64 gig model. It's an exclusive model, and I guess AT&T has exclusive rights with HTC, so they get all the good shit. Why? I don't know. But, yeah, this is what you get with T-Mobile. Display, 4.7 inch, just like the HTC One X. 1080p, Full HD, 468p. God damn. 468 ppi. Wow, I didn't even see that before. It's crazy. Sound, HTC Boom Sound. We're going to go over that in another review, because I don't obviously have anything on this yet. And I have a lot of music on my iPhone, so I'll import it from that. Let's see, dual frontal stereo speakers with the Boom Sound to go with, and blah blah blah. Built-in amplifiers and Beats Audio. Beats Audio is just a software, it's not really anything that's real. And just a quick overview of what Beats Audio really is. It's mostly meant for the headphone jack. But what I've seen with any other phone with Beats Audio on it, let's see, like the speakers on the iPhone has always been louder. The headphone and audio jack has always been better sound quality when compared. I'm not saying that just because I like Apple more, but I'm just saying that because it's what I've actually found. And let's see, let's go with camera. So instead of megapixels, this goes off of ultra pixels. And if I remember right, seeing the original specs on the international M7 model, the ultra pixels was rated at 4 ultra pixels. So equivalent to maybe like, let's see, if I remember right, it was compared to like 3 times better than a megapixel. So 4 ultra pixels times 3 would be like 12 megapixels. So I'm going to go ahead and say this may have a 12 megapixel camera in it. Has a BSI sensor, let's see, whatever that is, LED flash, blah blah blah, HTC Zoe, and what HTC Zoe is, and we'll probably review that in a minute. It's where you take a picture and then it records like a short 3-second video. So when you take a bunch of pictures and you just play a slideshow or something like that, what it does is it actually plays like 3-second interval videos of all your pictures. Let's see, and the front camera is 2.1 megapixels. Ooh, that is sick. I didn't see that before either. Let's see, the best front camera I've seen is on the Samsung Note 2 with the 1.9. This one has a 2.1 megapixel front camera, and it's wide angle and all that stuff. See, Wi-Fi calling, blah blah blah, Bluetooth 4.0 enabled Wi-Fi, and blah blah blah, whatever that says. It's LTE compatible, LTE 1700, which is also what AT&T uses. AT&T uses 4 and 17, or 400 and 1700. Okay, enough of the bullshit. Let's get to unboxing this shit. Where is my razor? Okay, so I'm going to use my little cocaine sorter. And no, I don't actually do cocaine, but I'll just call it that. Go ahead and unbox this thing. Just like this. I'll keep those factory stickers intact. Okay. That's just kind of a personal thing for me. I like to try to keep the factory stickers intact for whatever reason I do. Just a thing I do. Yeah, let's just get rid of that plastic. That's gonna come off. Let's see. Actually, I can maybe just open it like this. And oh, that'll go back down. I'm so excited. Can't wait to start using this thing. So if there's any phone that can make me go from the iPhone, this would be it. Anyway, we're going to set that off to the side for a sec. Let's see what comes in the box. Maybe we'll get some HTC headphones with this. Or even Beats Audio. I don't know. I've never seen an unboxing video of this. And no headphones. No. Get a little SIM popper tool. HTC VIP service and blah blah blah. Apparently very important. Got your little micro SIM card. Probably save that for like a customer or something that needs one. Wow, they don't. HTC didn't only copy the iPhone 5 design; they copied Apple's little sticker thing. I'm gonna put these somewhere. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them later. Got your little leaflets and all your other bullshit that you never look at again. And of course you got your little cornstarch bullshit bags and stuff like that. I guess Aaron from Phone Dog, he always mentions these for some reason. But yeah, cornstarch bags, eco-friendly and blah 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 and this and that and the other and blah blah blah. Got your HTC cord. HTC cords, in my opinion, are the best types of you know, universal cords. So yeah, definitely worth it if you go and buy one. Anyway, that's the box and blah blah blah. I'm gonna set that off to the side. Let's go over this phone. So here is the HTC One. We're gonna go ahead and do, well, actually not. I'm gonna go ahead and take this shit off. Where is the little folds? Ah, too sexy. I'm gonna set that off and I'm gonna put it back in the box when I'm done with that. Right here is the HTC One. Let's just take a look at the design real quick. So, has the same type of chamfered edges as the iPhone 5. On the black one, it's an actual black instead of that ugly, gay, bluish shit that the black iPhone 5 has. That was a big disappointment for me when I first got it on September 22nd, the day after it was released. And yeah, when I looked at it, I was like, wait, the ads show a black phone, but this is a blue phone. But HTC did different with the black model, aside from this one, is they advertise a black one, they ship a black one. When you get it out of the box, it's actually black. It's all anodized aluminum, same as Apple uses. And yeah, just going around it, it's an all-over, just really, really sexy looking phone. Holding it in the hand has a little bit of weight to it. It actually feels slightly, well, I mean, however you hold it, it can feel a little bit heavier than the iPhone 5, or holding it like this, it feels actually pretty damn light. It feels slightly lighter than the iPhone 5 holding like this. But otherwise, all around, just a very, very sick and sexy phone. Just, oh my god. Yeah, I've never been so excited to open an Android phone, or use an Android phone before. But this really takes it. HTC really outdid themselves on this. Really quick before I forget about it, I'm going to go ahead and put my SIM card in it. Little SIM slots just right here. Getting some text from somebody. This is an already activated SIM card that I was using in my Note 2, which I'm more than happy to get rid of. Can't wait to get rid of this last one. And yeah, so we're gonna go ahead, turn it on, and actually let's go ahead and do a quick design comparison to the iPhone 5. So from the front, obvious difference: bigger screen, HTC logo just right there. The only thing from Apple, except for right here, the little text right here, is just the Apple logo right there. HTC's logo is obviously HTC. That's how they do things, and that's just fine. So you got your two speakers on the front. You got your one speaker on the bottom down here, your microphone right here, headphone jack right here, and on the HTC one it's on the top right here. You got your power button on the top on the iPhone, volume buttons on the side, and a little mute switch thingy. You have your, here it is, your little volume rocker right here, and I do not see a vibrate switch, but then again that's on the phone itself. Let's see, you can also, another cool feature you can use your HTC One for, your power button doubles as a IR blaster. That is very sick. What the IR blaster is well, IR blasters are found on TV remotes. So pretty much you can use this as a TV remote. Just, use it for a TV remote. That's what it is. And it's very, very sick. Front camera right here, that's the 2.1 megapixel and 1.2 megapixel, so exact opposite of the iPhone 5's front-facing camera. 8 megapixel on the back with the iPhone 5, and a 4 ultra-pixel camera on the back on the HTC One. LED flash, they both have it. And your little secondary microphone is located right here on the HTC One. Your secondary, actually no, this is your recording microphone. Secondary microphone is somewhere else. Or that might actually double as that. Never mind. This is your recording microphone on your iPhone, and you know what? That actually might be the secondary mic as well on the iPhone 5. On the 4S, it's actually located on the top. So yeah, that's why I was getting that confused. Somebody's texting me about something, so whatever. So we're going to set the iPhone 5 off to the side for a second, and we're going to go ahead and turn this on. I'm already 12 minutes into this review. Wow, crazy. So just from the boot or the boot screen, I can already see the difference in the display. It's much, much better. Set my keys off to the side. Let's see what these ship with on the batteries. 4G LTE and blah blah blah. There's no LTE in Utah yet, which sucks, but it should be out in June. But then again, here in Layton, Utah, I've actually been able to get like LTE speeds on my Note 2 at 20 to 23 megabits per second of an average speed. This is actually one that was sold pretty recently, but I still have it right now. Okay, so here's the lock screen, just your regular shit. Go ahead and start, US English. I'm not going to do that yet. Skip. Just gonna try to get through all these little screens and shit. Agree, next. Let's see, I'm just going to call this Nate's. Let's see, Nate's Sexy. Mate, what the fuck? Doesn't know how to spell my name. Stupid fucking thing. Nate Sexy. I usually call my iPhone Nate Sexy iPhone. Same with my iPad and my MacBook. So what should I call this? Nate Sexy HTC. I'll just call it that. I'll just change it later if I want to. So getting 4G right there. No LTE, but we can probably just go ahead and do a speed test. So I believe this is the Blink feed page, if I remember right. Out of the box, looks like you can do a lot more with it, but there's not really anything on here yet. It says it's 420. Wow, crazy. I didn't know it was that late already. So I don't really have a whole lot out of the box that you can do with it yet on the home screen, except you can obviously put whatever you want on here. I'm actually going to go ahead and get rid of that because I know I'm never going to use that. Let's go ahead and go into the settings. Actually, no, that's not settings. Let's see, where is the settings? See what Android version this ships with. About and software. This one ships with 4.1.2 and HTC SDK is 5.12. I think there is a version that you can actually port over to an HTC One S or One X to have the HTC Sense 5 as well. So SDK is 5.12 and version is 5.0. So Sense 5.0. See, I'm not going to go over my personal information on here yet. No, I'm not going to go over it at all. Let's see. Let's see what kind of personalization shit you get with it. So wallpaper, I'm going to go with live wallpaper. Let's see. Weather wallpaper I usually like. I actually have it on my iPhone 5, just a little bit different. Oh, cool. Still has the phase beam. I actually like that one too. We're going to go ahead and set it for the weather one. I like the weather one. See how that looks. Let's see. Okay, it's already applied. So I don't know if it has exact location settings yet on it, but yeah, the display looks fucking amazing. Oh my god. I've never seen an Android phone with such a good ass display. Now let's go ahead and compare this to the Note 2. I mean, obviously with the Note 2 you get a much bigger display. With the Galaxy S4, which I was actually playing with, let's see, when I was actually picking this up, yeah, I didn't really notice too much improvements in the display on that either. Get a 5-inch display on that. My daughter just came in the room. But yeah, I've never seen such a good display on an Android phone before. So HTC really outdid themselves with the display on this one. Now you can't really see too well because this is really bright. So I'm going to go ahead and focus in on that. Let's just go ahead and focus in on this at full brightness. I guess whoever is using this, go ahead and put that on there or something. Let's see, display. We're going to go ahead and do a live wallpaper. No, put that down. Put that down. Thank you, Naya. So yeah, there's a Galaxy Note 2 full brightness screen compared to an HTC One. I don't even think this is at full brightness, to be honest. I didn't really change anything on that. Let's go ahead and find displays. It's not even at max brightness. Crazy. Okay, well, actually maybe it was. Obviously this is a darker wallpaper I have on here, but still, whatever. Yeah, just paging is much like the iPhone, just very simple, not really anything that's kind of like barrel for the iPhone as well. Just kind of like that. That just feels kind of cheap, and it's somewhat laggy as well. I don't know if you could see that. Not too laggy to where it's like, why would I ever use that? You got your applications right here. You have the vertical scrolling with the applications in your applications app right here. And yeah, the one thing I do like about the Note 2 though is you have a physical home button on here. But overall the phone is just really cheap garbage to me. It's not something I really liked using for the past 2 months. It's just overall just a really cheaply made, very disappointing phone. And yes, my daughter's watching something on TV in the other room. But yeah, Galaxy Note 2 just really, really cheap. And even worse, the Galaxy S4 has been rated the most breakable phone of 2013. But yeah, that's just something to think about. So yeah, enough of going over the displays and jizzing myself over that. Let me go ahead and put my my Google account on here, and then we'll go ahead and do a quick speed test. Let's see, 916@gmail.com. See, so the keyboard I'm gonna have to get used to a little bit, but not too bad at all. I mean, I like it. It's not bad at all. We're gonna do a speed test on this one once it actually signs in. See, speed test. Let's see. Accept and download. See how fast that actually downloads. Pretty quick. Already done. So I agree. Okay. Results, tools, megabits per second. Change server, and let's go with the closest one. I guess Comcast or whatever. And then let's go to speed test. Wow, I have a lot of emails already. Okay, so actually really surprisingly slow. I guess it's 4G, but not what I was expecting. Did I already use up 2 gigs on this line? I don't know. I have unlimited data on my iPhone 5, but this one I just have 2 gigs, so that might play a little bit into it. No, I'm not even close. I'm not even at half a gig yet. So, really slow right off the bat. Let's go ahead and clear this out. Where is the clear button? Where is the clear button? What the fuck? Okay, fuck it. Whatever. We'll just not do that. Wow, already 21 minutes into this. So, I wonder if it has something to do with being on the Comcast thing. Let's go and change server. Let's not do all the way down there. Let's see what my iPhone 5 is set for, because it just automatically does the closest server, I think. So results, settings. Yeah, this one's Comcast too, so that's right. I'm confused right now. Why is that? Well, actually, no, I think I know what it might be. Let's see. This one might be connected to one of the 1900 MHz towers. Let's see. Turn Wi-Fi off. And this is an AT&T iPhone 5, so the only time I get 4G is if I'm in a reframed area. Actually, these are both at max brightness right now, so I guess we can go over the displays real quick, comparing both of them. Oh, hey. Oh, that's how you do multitasking. Oh, cool. Didn't even know that. So just looking at these both side by side, both displays are extremely awesome. I've always liked the Retina display, especially compared to something like the Galaxy Note 2 or anything Samsung, Galaxy, whatever. And only because the iPhone screen is about twice the max brightness. And I like a bright screen all the time. I get great battery life with the iPhone 5. Note 2 has great battery life, but mostly like the S3s, they didn't at max brightness, and that's how I like to use my phone. But yeah, just going over these two displays. My live weather isn't going. I guess it is on this one. I actually do kind of like the iPhone's animated weather on this one a little bit more than this, but both of them are pretty sick. So let's go to the speed test app. Let's go ahead and clear all these applications. Let's see. Okay, and let's go ahead and start this test. So 1900 MHz 4G against possibly regular AWS 4G. But then again, in this area, I have no idea. Okay, there it goes a little bit. Whoa, what is that? Am I on Sprint? What the fuck is this? I'm confused right now. What tower am I connected to? Or maybe there's a bunch of people on that tower. I don't know. So, just south of me is where I'm connected to. I'm confused. What is going on here? Okay, 14 megabits per second. Looks like. Am I still on Edge? I'm confused here. What's going on? It's a little bit odd. Let's see. Depending on the area I'm in, I usually get like in the 10s, 11s, sometimes 12s. I got 14, I think, somewhere. Then it went down to 13 after I said it, but still. Yeah, 1900 MHD 4G is still reframing in this area. It's not fully reframed as I'm only getting 4 or 3 bars, and it doesn't stay there all the time. But yeah, I'm confused right now at why I'm getting such low data speeds on my iPhone 5, because it usually doesn't do that. But yeah, on the HTC One, I'm actually surprised to see that it's only that. When compared to my Note 2, I was getting 20 to 23 megabits per second. So I'm going to have to look into that and why I'm getting such low data speeds on my iPhone 5, but whatever. Yeah, HTC One killed it for this one, for this round, I guess. Anyway, let's go into the phone application. Let's go ahead and review that. I don't need to know that. I don't care. Actually, yeah, that is kind of cool. Type in words and numbers at the same time and stuff. Let's see. Go to the phone. Call history. Call history. Go to the phone. Tap right here. Or I think you can actually do. Yeah, you could just do that. Yeah, that's much more useful than going from screen to screen. And it has all of my contacts from my SIM card. Cool. And a Google account as well. Let's go into the texting application. And let's go ahead. Oh, block list. It's not bad. So another really cool thing that this one does as well that I didn't mention with the phone app. When you get a call from a number that's unknown, or you get a call from a number that's not in your contacts, your HTC One will actually add it to your contacts, and it'll look up that person's account info on their whatever service provider they're with, and it'll get their information, put their name in your contacts for you. I didn't know that till my friend in North Dakota on AT&T was using his, and it just did that for him. So that's a feature that I'm actually looking forward to using. And oh, here's your main microphone at the bottom right here, and of course your little plug right here. But anyway, this wasn't really one of the best reviews you've seen, probably from like Aaron Baker on Phone Dog or whatever. He does really good reviews. Mine, I don't really go for, direct to the point, whatever. Just comparison and first impressions, first reaction, whatever. Obviously, my first reaction to this was, oh my fucking god, this is a sexy ass phone, which it is. And it is the second most well-designed phone in the world, in my opinion, or just about equal to the iPhone 5. Since the design is directly based off the iPhone 5, I will go ahead and say that the iPhone 5 is the most well-designed, only because it was the first. It's where the HTC One gets its design form factor from. Same chamfered edges on the sides, on the edges, and stuff like that, comparing the two side by side. Not exact in direct design, but the main points of the design on HTC One are directly from the iPhone 5. Obviously, the iPhone 5 doesn't come with red or any other colors on the back. I'll be putting red glass on the front of this one, but otherwise, yeah. So, two most well-designed phones in the world right here, and I have them both. I'll be using this as... Actually, you know what? I might be using this as my main phone for probably a week or two. And this one is my secondary, because this one actually deserves... a main phone spot, I guess. This one I use as my secondary phone for 2 months, and not really impressed. It's actually really shitty, to be honest, and I didn't really like it that much. Big screen, whatever, still burns my eyes after 30 to 40 minutes. I'll try watching movies on this. I'm going to go ahead and use MovieBox, get some free movies, download it on this, then import it to this. So, yeah, I'm going to get all my music from here. I'll do another review on the boom sound stuff, and recording a few videos, and I'll show you some of those. I'll use the HTC Zoe, see how that runs, and yeah. Otherwise, that was kind of my my review in comparison to the iPhone 5 and the Galaxy Note 2, design-wise and somewhat software-wise. I didn't cover all the points of the HTC One like most other reviews did, but hopefully my review wasn't that shitty. Anyway, comment, rate, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at 6.0. If you have any comments or any messages you want to send me directly, any direct questions at all on like repair parts, you can actually get LCDs and digitizers for this already. Except, depends on how long you're willing to wait from China and Hong Kong. But yeah, if you need parts or anything like that, or you have any direct questions about anything, just let me know. Yeah, that's it. So yeah.